Hello, everyone. My name is Carl Ribbon Jr., and today I'm making a video entitled Carl versus Illuminati, video number 10. All right. In this video, I want to discuss 5 things that I have learned from my experience that the Illuminati and the secret society controls that gives them influence in almost every organization or group or in everything. Let's just say in everything. Everything on this planet. Okay. Now, the first thing is money. There's no question. I don't think I gotta waste too much time on that element because I'm pretty sure everybody realized that they are the most wealthiest in the world, and they use their wealth to cause things to happen and people to do things, even groups, large multitudes of people to do things, okay, that is, in accordance with their plans and their goals, all right? Okay, so the first one is money. The second one is law enforcement. That's right. You can't run nothing if you ain't got control of the law enforcement. And when I say law enforcement, I mean all levels of law enforcement. I mean from the little security guard, with a little sewn on make badge on his shirt, right? No gun, no whistle, no nothing. All right, all the way up to the Department of Defense, the military, naturally all the cops, all right, okay. So they control law enforcement, right? And naturally, if I can come in with an army, I'm pretty sure I can persuade some people to do some things. Take for example, President Trump. Trump make it clear if there's any problem that he's not gonna waste time with it. Protesters, looters, whatever, he's ready to bring in law enforcement, the military, get control of the situation right away, right? Okay. The next thing that they control is the courts. All right. Now, when I say the courts, I mean everything that goes along with the courts. Okay. Now, judges, the lawyers, everybody who works with the courts, right? They control all of that. A prime example is when I started making these videos, right? I made it clear. I gave everybody a summary that they've been in my life for the past 30 plus years, trying to, secretly attacking, not trying. They've been secretly attacking me, right? To the point where I don't have anything, and they like I say, they try to, when I say destroy, they try to drive you crazy or just cause you to die, okay? Make it look like an accident or like bad luck, you get bad luck or something like this, right? Okay, now, in my particular case, right, I started making these videos to show you that this case, I'm currently, on house arrest, right? For a case that's made up. It's a fake by Kimberly Fox, the Cook County State's attorney, right? All right. Now, notice throughout the newspapers and everything, right? Kim Fox, throughout her 3 years of being in office, has purposely, and not secretly, but openly, dismissed drug cases. You come in with 50 bags of crack, okay, fine, you're dismissed, okay, your case dismissed, all right? They charged me with 1 pack of synthetic cannabis. And they're trying to, like I say, it's all, a trick, right? And they're trying to keep me in custody. This case been going on since 2017. I'm 59 years old. What's so important about me having synthetic cannabis, a substance that the Cook County State's Attorney allowed to be sold over the counter in stores and gas stations across the city? Okay, But I get caught with one pack, and now it's a major event. All right, but it didn't matter. They've been waiting on me to do something wrong so that they could have a reason to put me in, to incarcerate me. Okay, naturally, so that they could silence me, so that I don't tell you people about my experiences, right, and what I've learned about. Okay, so the courts, right, when in my matter right now, all right, the judges are the problem. You know, the lawyers are not a problem. I don't have a problem with them. But when the judge is already against you, the judge is the one that prevents me from winning cases or whatever. I can't call witnesses. I can't put nothing in the evidence, right? Okay, and if I do, they, using trickery, will alter the record after the hearing or whatever is over with, so that it'll look like I didn't put nothing in evidence. And they have what is, I told you about isolation, right? Where they bring you in, they bring me into the courtroom, and they make sure ain't everybody else is gone. I'm gonna be the last man standing coming out the courthouse, right? All right, they not gonna have nobody in the courtroom when I come up in there. They don't want you listening to where I talk. They don't want you to learn and see how to stand up for yourself. Yeah. And then too, they don't want no witnesses, to their, acts of misconduct, right? And their lies and trickeries that they use in the courtroom. So again, that's what gives them power, right? They control all the courts, right? Okay. They don't do this stuff openly, so this is why you may not notice it or whatever, right? Okay. Another reason is why it's hard for you to figure these things out is because the fourth thing they control, the media. They control all major sources of media, right? All the news and whatever, right? If they don't want something reported, or they can play down something, right? I'll never forget this case years ago, right? Amy Fisher and Jerry Butterfield. Amy Fisher was underage. Jerry Butterfield was married to another woman, and he had an affair with the underage Amy Fisher, right? And not once did you hear the word rape come up, statutory or any other thing, all right? In fact, Amy Fisher, she fell in love with Jerry Butterfield, and she wanted him so bad that she went to his house while he wasn't there, and she rang the doorbell, and his wife came to the door. She put a gun to her head and pulled the trigger, shot her in the head at point blank range. Luckily, she survived. Now, nobody in this matter was finna go to jail. All right? Okay. Nobody's finna go to jail. And in fact, they all got paid. See what I mean? You could commit a crime. If you're a member of them, you could commit a crime, and they'll turn you into a star. How about that? That's how, is that power? Okay. All right. So, and they did this by controlling what the media said. Okay. Okay. Now, that was just an example. Okay, we're moving on. That's the mainstream media. They, all that. Like, for instance, right now, a good example. Last year, Kim Fox was investigated by a special prosecutor. Okay, and it was big news. Special prosecutor has even when they put the motion in, when a retired judge came from out of nowhere and made a motion requesting a special prosecutor be brought in to investigate the Kim Fox handling of the case. All right, that was big news. Here it is. On September 28th of this year, all right, I filed a motion in court requesting a special prosecutor. You're not going to hear nothing about that. All right? You're not going to hear nothing. No, no, sir. No, no. You're not going to hear anything about that. What's the difference? It should be even more special. It should be even more newsworthy because this is the second time someone is requesting a special prosecutor come through and investigate her. And then too, it's more serious, right? Because I'm alleging that she made up a charge, okay, and is controlled by someone, above her, right? So the thing is, right? Here's the same topic, same issue, all right? But it's newsworthy. I know I'm not Jesse Smollett, right? Okay, but still, Kim Fox is still a celebrity, and if she's doing something illegal and like I'm alleging, right, then that should be news, okay? If she's up for election next month, why don't, if she's doing acts of misconduct, openly, publicly, right, on this scale, influencing judges, I'm alleging that she has influenced Tim Evans and his staff to go against me and everything, using acts of misconduct, doing illegal stuff. I think, I don't know about nobody else, but I would like to find out what's going on in the news about that. But you're not going to hear it because that's the media. They control the media. All right. The other thing is the fifth thing. The fifth thing is very important. They control information, also known as knowledge. Okay. They get to decide who, what information or knowledge they're going to release to the public, and then after everything's over, they get to control and decide how the story is going to be told, or basically how history is going to be written. Okay. It's not, so in other words, they use information, controlled information, in order to deceive people, prevent people from figuring out or being able to prove what happened in the past so that nobody ever learned about them, right? Okay, so these are the 5 things that they control, and I wanted the people who listen to me or listen to my videos or whatever to realize I'm not playing. I can't afford to joke about this stuff, okay? At any time, they could just bum rush me and throw me in prison or whatever, okay? At any time, I could say something wrong and they'll come in and make a big deal out of it. Right now, since I've been representing myself for 2 years, they forced me to represent myself. I didn't, I don't be wanting to represent myself. I don't want to play lawyer, but I'm no fool, right? Okay, and I can lose all by myself. I don't need a public defender or any made-up lawyer to stand in a courtroom and pretend like they're helping me and they're actually helping me lose. No, I'm not built like that. Okay, but anyway, so I don't ask for a lawyer. I don't try to represent myself. They force me to represent myself. Okay, public defender couldn't get me out of jail. But I get myself out of jail, like right now, or last year when I was on EM, right? Electronic monitoring or house arrest, okay? All right? Public defender couldn't do that, but I did that, okay? So they forced me to represent myself. I represent myself. Nobody got any complaints. Then all of a sudden, for sentencing, I didn't came up with the evidence to prove that Kim Fox and Tim Evans and Dorothy Brown have worked together to prosecute me for a case that's not even a real case. Okay, now when I come up with the evidence, here it is. They want to try it. Now the state's attorney comes up on September 28th when I'm supposed to have been getting sentenced. Let's get the case over with. All right. Now the state, Kim Fox and her staff don't want to sentence me, right? They asked the judge for a continuance, and they asked the judge, can you do something about him you know, regarding his mental health because he's making these videos. Ain't that something? They ain't got no motion on the table or nothing like that, but they gonna ask the judge to do something. Ain't nobody here in the courtroom. We can say whatever we want. Judge, do something to him. You know, lock him back up or whatever, right? And you okay? And well, like I say, this is an example of when you get the ups on them, okay, or when you get evidence against them and you threaten them, right? Now all of a sudden they don't want me to represent myself no more. That's why they're trying to say, Judge, he has a mental issue. Let's just make up something and just make it where you can take him off where he can't represent himself. Okay. Why? The case is over with. Come on with the sentence. All right. But no, they want time to try to look at these videos and everything and try to see if they can come up with something. All right. All right. So even now, right? Watch this. I filed complaints on 8 Cook County judges, to include Tim Evans himself, right? Okay, for their acts of misconduct. See, it's misconduct for a judge to have information about another judge committing misconduct, and he doesn't report it. All right. So all these judges have enough information and knowledge provided by me to them to report these other judges, but they don't. So that makes them responsible for the misconduct too, because they're keeping it a secret. All right. Now watch this. I'm gonna show you how these people work. If you think I'm playing, right? All right. I sent these complaints by certified mail. By certified mail. This is on Facebook and Twitter already, right? These three different packages, all complaints against Cook County judges, right? Now watch this. This certified mail, and the United States Postal Service is an organization, a big organization, right? Now watch. Look. Nobody signs for none of these certified deliveries, right? Okay. And I sent them by overnight express. But you better believe they didn't get there by overnight, okay? They didn't get there the next day. No. They took these documents, my legal documents, right? In order to help try to protect the judges, they take these documents to Bridgeview Courthouse, okay? And they give it to the state's attorney. Why do I say that? Now, I don't have definite proof of that, right? But I know one thing. All these certificates of, all these receipts for certified mail were not sent from the same location, and they were not all put in the mail from the south side of Chicago or the south suburbs, right? But all of them are stamped South Suburban. I'll be honest with you. One of them I sent from the west side of Chicago. There's nothing to do with the south side or South Suburban. So, but Bridgeview Courthouse is in the South Suburban. You get some mail from Bridgeview Courthouse, it's going to be stamped South Suburban. And this is what gives me the impression that they're rerouting my mail to them, okay? And they don't want any witnesses, right? I can't, who did they deliver it to? You know, there's no witness, and if there's no witness, there's nobody to say, I didn't get this package from the state's attorney or the judge or anybody else. Anybody could have made this delivery, right? Okay, my point is, this shows that they can cause any organization or any group of people to break the laws, to break policies, to break rules. All that goes out the window because these are the people who are above the law. All right, I'm Carl Redmond. This is another one of my videos, right? And while you're watching this video, look down up under the video, you'll see a picture of me on a round little button. That's a button, right? Okay. If you push on that button, it'll take you to my YouTube channel where you can select from all my videos to catch up on whatever you may have missed. All right. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.